Alice here. I'm in LaGrange, Georgia, at a busy stop, and one of America's favorite flowers is blooming profusely in the parking lot. Who would imagine that in this little strip of land off of a busy highway surrounded by an asphalt parking lot, this beautiful grouping of roses? So springtime, and these roses are in full sun, and they're in full sun all the time, including the summer. They have a heavy pine straw mulch around them to keep the moisture in and the weeds down, and they are a glorious sight to see. A lot of people wonder if they can grow roses, and we choose a hardy variety that can tolerate the growing conditions of where you live, then the answer is yes. And obviously, the landscape people who maintain their are keeping these bushes well watered and healthy, trimmed at the right time. You can see new stalks and blooms coming up. So I figure if they can grow roses here in this parking lot, variety of roses that I could add to my yard. Don't want to get anything that has a tendency for black spot. Roses are known for a lot of diseases, and people have varieties that they have to spray with fungicides and other things to keep them healthy. If you're wondering what variety these plants are, this is a double knockout rose. Very popular, and they are well suited for southern conditions. We arrived at the Thomasville Rose Garden. This has been in the city of Thomasville, Georgia for many years, and this year they are celebrating their annual Rose Festival. So we decided we would stop for roses and look around and see what is blooming. Information about the Rose Festival is listed below. Different roses in each of the beds. Most of the beds have signage, so they're beautiful layout of the gardens, easy to walk between the beds, and some of the roses are more advanced than others in terms of bloom time. What's nice is they have little pergolas or gazebos and just enjoy the beautiful view. This is the main section here. They have roses against a fence line where the parking area is. Some spectacular bloom in the distance. A lovely climbing rose example for people to see beautiful pink. And there's some beautiful blooms. Unusual colors, beautiful roses. This is the back end of the garden. And what a nice drift of roses. Beautiful color. Great example if you want to have a mass planting using this kind of lower growing rose. Spectacular color and several plants. And sets off as a border one of these back beds. They've repeated the design using the roses, the same color roses, same type, across the way so that you've got matching areas that are the back border of the rose garden. Another dramatic example, this is several rose bushes planted together. Again, that mass effect. And these are single bloom so that they are pollinator friendly. Many of roses now that are so popular are double blooms, but some of them are single. And if you've got a pollinator garden, you can add roses to your pollinator garden if you get the single blooms. Another example of a rose that has more pollinator active, you can see the pollinators can get in because it's not a tight double petal. And this is called Cinco de Mayo. It's an apricot color, and it's a floribunda variety. These are a double bloom and a vibrant pink, and they make a nice border along the back. And 3 plants fill this area in nicely. They're hot pink when the blooms are younger, and then as they age, they turn a paler pink, making a nice contrast of colors of pink. On the inside, looking out, there's the partial screening of the pink double knockout roses with a background of the park and the rose garden. A great place to sit for reflection, calming, just enjoying the beauty of this public space. Hope you enjoyed the walk around and that there were some things of interest you can use in your garden for you to be successful growing the garden that you love. If you've not subscribed, please subscribe. Garden Yay! See you in the next video.